Regional Vice President, congratulations on joining the team. That shows that you have the qualities, that shows that you have the motivation, and that shows that you're eager to learn and be successful with us. This step that we're gonna take together right now is the most important step. This step is what's gonna help you become successful fast, to start making money fast, to build a business now. And we call it the blueprint to success, which is your fast start. Your fast start is basically something that we call the foundation, that you start from the bottom before you actually build a big business. This is the most important step. So pay close attention as you're watching this video. I want you to grab a paper and pen because I want you to take some notes. And the first note that I want you to take care of is I want you to write down something that's called thinker and doer. And let me explain what that means. So the thinker, it's basically somebody that says, Juan, you know what? First, I just want to go through the course. I want to do my hours that are required before I get my license. And then as soon as you're done with your course, you get your licensing, of course. It's very simple. There's no rocket science in that. Your trainer that you're sitting with right now is going to help you register for your course. You get it done. And after that, we get to work. The second way of building this business, we call it the doer. The doer has one more step than the thinker. The doer says, you know what? First, I want to do my training. And at the same time that I'm doing my training, I'm doing my course. So you're doing both combined, training and course. Now, what does that mean? You're going to get to train with your trainer that you're sitting with right now at this moment. You're going to get to learn from your trainer at the same time in the night or in the morning. Guess what you're doing? You're completing your course. You're going online or you're going in person, an actual location to do your course. As soon as you're done with that, you get your license. Now, what's the difference when it comes to compensation for you? The compensation is this. The thinker is going to start at a 25% as soon as you get licensed. And the doer is going to start at a 50%. So let me give you an example here. The average client that we serve, it's around $84 a month for a life insurance policy for the family. Let's say, just an example, if you multiply 84 times the whole year, which is 12 months, it equals to an average of $1,000 in premium. We call that premium, $1,000 a year. If you start off at a 25%, that means you're making 25% of the 1,000. When? The very next day is 250 bucks. You have direct deposit of $250 the very next day that you just served that client. Pretty good. 30 minutes to an hour of your time, not bad at all. But what if you were to start at a 50%? Think about this. If you're at a 50% and now you're making from the same $1,000 for the year, 50% of that, now it's $500. It's common sense. 500 is better than 250. When it comes to the thinker and the doer, you have an extra step. And the extra step, it's something that's called 3x3. That's your training. The 3x3 means you got to get 3 people on board on your team, and we got to get you 3 life insurance clients. Those 3 life insurance clients has to equal minimum of $3,000 in premium. Again, if one client pays $84 a month, that's $1,000 in premium for the year. We got to get you minimum of $3,000 in premium. By doing your 3 people on your team and $3,000 in premium, you're going to start off 50% as soon as you are licensed. Let me show you another example of why building a team is important. So if you look at the screen, you're going to see why build a team. Let me show you why build a team. So if you start off at a 50%, and then as you start off at a 50, let's say you hire 3 people on your team now, and let's say they follow the thinker route instead of the doer. Each are going to start at a 25%. So that means if they each help one client as soon as they're licensed, that means they're made $250 per client. Again, the average example is if the client pays $1,000 for the year, 25% of 1,000, they just made $250 each. Let's say every single one of them helps a client, that's 3 clients. The difference between you and them is 25%. The difference of 25% is 500 to 250. That is another $250 difference. Every time they make $250 each, that means you make $750 total for those 3. If they make $250, you make $250. So if that was the case, how many people would you want to have in your team? Exactly. We're using an example of only 3 because that's what you need to get to a 50, but that doesn't mean you're going to stop there. There's no limit to the amount of training and your bonus. Yes, you get a bonus. Let me show you what the bonus is. If you only get 1 person on your team before being licensed and you get 1 life insurance that equals $1,000 in premium, the company gives you a $200 bonus before you're licensed. Now, if you only do 2 people on your team and 2 life insurances that equals $2,000 in premium, you get a $400 bonus. But if you complete your 3x3, which is that's required to get to a 50%, you're going to get a $600 bonus for doing that. There's a catch. To get the bonus, you must get licensed. You can't just say, hey, Juan, I did my 3 by 3,000. I got 3 people on my team and 3 life apps. Where's my bonus? The question is, have you gotten licensed? As soon as you get licensed, you will get your bonus directly from the company. The great news is unlimited. If you choose to do 5 by 5, 10 by 10, guess what? Even better for you. When I started, I had 21 people on my team, and guess what? I did 35 life insurance policies. Why did I do that? When there was no bonus when I started 13 years ago. Mario. You know why I did that? Because I wanted to be a student. Because I wanted to learn from my coach, Mario. Because I wanted to be independent, confident, and competent. I wanted to know what I was going to be doing as soon as I get licensed. Don't you? This list that you're about to do right now with your trainer, you guys are going to do it together, okay? So the list you're going to do right now, it's going to help you tremendously. I remember I did this when I started a couple years back, and this list helped me to expand my business and to start making money right away. And guess what? Through this list, my trainer actually helped me expand my client base, and I was never struggling about who am I going to serve next, because I had a list that my trainer actually doubled, tripled for me with references and with, just different people that we serve. So this is what I need you to do right now with your trainer. I need you to write down everybody that you could think of. Obviously, the people that you're the closest to, like your friends, your family, your siblings, your neighbors, your cousins, your tias, your tios, anybody that you're very close to. Think of it as you're getting married. You're gonna be selective on who's gonna come into your wedding. You're also gonna have a lot of people there. So I want you to think of who will be your bridesmaids, who will be your groomsmen, who will be your best man. I want you to think of who will be your invite. Write them down. And then as soon as you're done with that, with your list, we're gonna move on to the second step, and your trainer is gonna help you qualify that list. So that means we're gonna see from that list who's married, who's in between age 25 to 55, who has children under age, who is a homeowner or maybe rents, and who has an occupation. That means there's income coming in. So after you write the list, then we're gonna qualify the list. And after we qualify the list, then we contact the list. And then we'll show you what's the next step when it comes to contact the list. But as of right now, I need you to just follow the step and write your list, and your trainer will help you with the rest. Script that you see right now is the only script that you're gonna send out to everybody in your list. This list is worthless if we don't put action to it, which is we need you. From here, you're gonna get a bonus. From this list, you're gonna be able to serve clients. From this list, you're gonna be able to invite people to be part of your organization, your team. Yes. You're a business owner now. But guess what? This is the only message that you gotta text everybody in that list right now. And this is how they're gonna know that your trainer that you're sitting with right now is gonna contact them. This is a heads up before your trainer contacts them. Anybody out. Your biggest regret, it's gonna be not putting your trainer in front of enough people. That's gonna be your biggest regret. As soon as you're licensed, you're either gonna say, I'm glad I got a lot of training, or I'm sad I didn't get training. But the message that you're gonna text out all those people right now says this: I'm working at an office for extra income, and I'm getting a license with the state of whatever state you're in. My manager, and then whoever you're sitting next to you, that's your trainer, that's your manager. My manager will be calling you to ask you questions about me, and also for a favor in my behalf. He will call you from area code, and then whatever the area code is, customize it there. But guys, your job is just to send this message to everybody you just wrote down. Your trainer has the next job, and your trainer's gonna contact everybody and basically just ask them, hey, can you help this person for their training? They need to get some training out of the way to be able to get their license through the state. And if they say yes, great. If they say no, great. The show must go on. So this is the most important step that you're gonna take today. Do not leave without completing this part of your training. Do not leave without completing your fast start, which is your foundation. Without your foundation, we can move on onto the next step to help you build your business. Follow the step, and I guarantee you success. Looking forward to see you be successful with us, and can't wait to meet you in person and see your growth. I will see you on the next session. Talk to you soon. This is Juan Jimenez again. I'm here to tell you that, man, this is gonna be so worth it for you. Building a business for yourself, it's gonna be the best decision you could have ever made. And guess what? I'm just gonna warn you, you're gonna go through people discouraging you. You're gonna go through people not believing in your vision, not believing in your goals and your dreams. You're gonna go through it. Every successful person that I've known and that I've read about and that I've heard about, they've all go through discouragement. At one point in their career, at one point in their life, where they thought they couldn't make it, where they thought they couldn't build something, where they thought that, man, it wasn't gonna be possible. impossible. But you know what? It was possible because they remained with their vision. They remained excited about it. They didn't let people bring them down. They didn't let nobody discourage them. They just continue moving forward. And let me warn you, it's going to happen to you because you're in a different journey in your life right now. You just made the biggest decision in your life, which is to be successful, which is not to be average and ordinary. And that's why you cannot allow the naysayers to discourage you, because the naysayers, they do what they're supposed to do, which is to bring you down. And that reminds me, it's like if you put crabs in a bucket, guess what? If you have one crab in that bucket, you got to put a lid, because if not, that crab is going to get out. But if you put many crabs in that bucket, you don't even have to worry about putting a lid. Why? Because what crabs do is they pull each other down. And you see, some of our friends, some of our family members, they're gonna be like those crabs. They're gonna be pulling you down. They're gonna be telling you, hey, what do you think, man? Oh, watch out. Here comes Mr. or Mrs. Wanna Be a Millionaire. Or watch out, he got brainwashed or she got brainwashed. Be very careful, because the people that you think they're your friends, sometimes they're not your friends. They're just your acquaintances. Or your family that you think they have your back thick and thin, guess what? Sometimes they just become relative. There's a difference between real friends and real family. And this business is gonna expose those people. You're gonna get to see who are real and who are not. Who has your back thick or thin, or who doesn't have your back. Wouldn't you wanna know who are your real friends and family? Well, this is where you get to test them. You get to tell them, hey, I wanna build a business and I'm looking for highly motivated individuals like you. And if they laugh at your face, guess what? That means they don't believe, or maybe that means your goals and dreams are not that big yet. You gotta have such big goals, big dreams, that people laugh at them. And you can't let them discourage you while they're laughing. You gotta let that fuel you. You gotta let that move you. Do not let them discourage you. Do not let them bring you down. You know what haters stand for? Having anger towards everyone reaching success. That's what haters stand for. And what I realized is that the more you become successful, the more haters you get. But they don't hate you. They hate themselves, because you are a reflection of who they wish to be. Isn't that sad? But because they don't believe in themselves, they want to make you not believe in yourself either. Well, I'm here to tell you, I believe in you. I know you're going to do this. As long as you don't listen to people that have no interest on you, or they don't want you to win more than them, you will make it happen. I can't wait to see what future you have. I can't wait to see what business you're about to build. I can't wait to see how successful you're gonna get here with me. And again, I went through it, you're gonna go through it. But I continue moving forward, and now I'm the go-to in my family. It feels great to be able to be the go-to in your family. And I encourage you, I motivate you, and I'm here to tell you that you could do the same. Looking forward to see your success and see your growth.